Amazon has been working as hard as they possibly can to stop the backlash for Rings of Power. After 6 months of already the fans were upset because they saw what was coming. They saw the trailers. They listened to the cast and crew. They were ready for this to be a disaster, and it did not disappoint. Rings of Power is awful. It's getting destroyed by so many people out there. But Amazon, not only on their own platform, but also on others, is doing everything they can to silence fans from giving this a negative review, from any and all criticism. We know about this. Amazon puts a 3-day pause on review for The Rings of Power. The new policy applies to all of Amazon shows. Isn't that interesting that it doesn't come out until right now, until Rings of Power? That's when you decide to debut it. So if I go to Rings of Power on Amazon, I cannot leave a review. Well, at least they said that they were going to pause them. Now it does seem, even though they're not showing any scores, it does seem like I could give it a star review if I wanted, even though I wouldn't be able to see anybody else's or even see that mine went through. With that being said, it looks like this has been heavily manipulated, because if I go right here and I just do a simple Google search, Rings of Power. I did this in a video the other day, and I found a similar thing here. You're getting ads for Amazon to watch Rings of Power there, even though they're saying you can't review it for 72 hours, even though they're saying, oh, you can't see it publicly. All of a sudden, we have something right here, a 4.5 rating with 3,865 reviews. These are the ads. This is on the ad that Amazon is running on Google right now. Now, would it surprise you if I told you that over 24 hours ago, this number was almost exactly the fucking same? If I go right here, when I put this video out yesterday, you can see right here, 3,871 reviews with a 4.5. What does it say 24 hours later? 6 reviews less. I think that this is a completely and totally made up score. I think that this is bullshit. That's what I think. I think that that's just the number that they're going to put it at no matter what. That's personally what I believe. But when you look everywhere, you can see that this stuff's been manipulated. We watched in real time. We documented in real time on Rotten Tomatoes how thousands, hundreds and thousands of reviews, negative reviews, were being removed and stripped in real time. We watched it, we refreshed and saw the updates. We saw it happen. But the most insidious of them all may be IMDb. IMDb, where it's sitting at a 6.7 somehow right now. And when you look here, you can see a lot of 10-star reviews, a lot of 1-star reviews. Now, they've given it a weighted average of 6.7. Even if you average it all out, it's actually 6.2. But there's something interesting. People noticed that they are not displaying any negative reviews on IMDb. I'm not shitting you right now. Only 74 user reviews are public, despite the fact that over 80,000 people have supposedly rated this. What is the highest, or what is the lowest rating we could possibly find? Let's look at review rating. The lowest one, 6 out of 10. 6, 6, 6, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7s, some 8s, and then 9s and 10s. That is it. IMDb is intentionally not allowing and hiding negative reviews. Well, that's weird, isn't it? Maybe it's just happenstance. Maybe there's nothing untoward about it. Who owns IMDb, you ask? Oh, that's right, Amazon.com. Amazon owns IMDb. So you see all of this bullshit going on, and how could anyone realistically believe any of this stuff? When you see the fan base that's ratioed everything that's out there, when you've seen reviews on Rotten Tomatoes being removed in real time, when you see the fact that they are being shady as fuck, not showing this on Amazon's own streaming site, yet it seems like they already have some numbers ready to plug in there because they may have forgot to remove some functionality over on their Google ads. This looks shady as fuck. The one place that I can find that doesn't seem to have manipulated things is Metacritic. This is the only one where it's sitting at a 2.4, which honestly, if we look at everything, we look at all the stuff that's come out, I think that that's pretty close. And the reason you can tell that IMDb is being so fucking shady, even with that overall number, like that has to be actually suppressed negative reviews, is because if I go to reading all these user reviews, right? Oh, it's up to a 2.5. Congratulations. Look at the user reviews by most helpful, right? All of the negative reviews on here, everybody's finding them incredibly helpful. You know why? Because the vast majority of people are reviewing this in a negative way. That's why all of these are so helpful. 33 of 37, 64 of 72, 79 of 89. All these are incredibly fucking helpful, the bad reviews. What happens if I go to IMDb? What happens here? Let's say I go to the highest ratings, shall we? Let's see, we invert this. Get all the 10s. You think people are finding these helpful? 141 out of 1,200. 300 out of 2,000. So tell me, if it was really the case, if this number is real, you actually have far more 10-star reviews than 1-star negative reviews, then wouldn't that be the inverse? Wouldn't that be the inverse? Wouldn't those reviews look a lot different? Wouldn't all the ones that are saying 10 actually be incredibly helpful? No, it's because this number is bullshit. I don't think we can trust anything from IMDb right now when it's about this Amazon property. Just right there, you can see those inconsistencies between the ways that people are finding reviews helpful or not and what it means about the actual platform. Either way, when you come out and you do this and you say we're going to hide reviews, we're not going to show you, at the same time claiming how fucking successful it is, how incredible it is. If it was really that successful, if it was really that incredible, why would you have to hide anything? That's the question that so many people are asking. And it is impossible to look at these things right now, to see reviews getting removed in real time, to see IMDb hiding any negative reviews, hiding any and all criticism. Because, you know, again, I'll reiterate, they're fucking owned by Amazon. It is impossible to look at this and not realize that they are doing everything they can to silence Lord of the Rings fans. That's what they want to do. They want you to shut up. They don't want you to talk about it. They are going to pretend that this is a success. They'll lie, they'll cheat, they'll do anything they can right now to push that off on everybody. But I think it's pretty clear. The reaction is palpable. People do not like this series. And regardless of what these shady-ass companies continue to do to try to remove your voice, people are going to continue to express their opinions that Lord of the Rings of Power on Amazon is dog shit. Thanks for watching, everyone. And a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.